Namaste children, I am Smita, your English teacher from Mangala Vidya Mandira. Class 6 Standard, Subject English. In today's class, let us learn a lesson called as A Chat with the Grasshopper. So Unit 5 Prose, A Chat with the Grasshopper. So before we start, let us go through the preparatory activity. You have to repeat after me. There's a small poem here, The Grasshopper and the Elephant. Way down south where bananas grow, a grasshopper stepped on an elephant's toe. The elephant said, with tears in his eyes, pick on somebody your own size. Okay, that was a funny poem. Okay, let us come to the lesson called as A Chat with the Grasshopper. Concentrate on the words as I read. Children, we see many insects around us, isn't it, in our surroundings? And we know the names of few and do not know the names of others. You see beetles, mosquitoes, butterflies, honeybee, ladybird, etc. All these are insects. In today's class, so let us learn about one such insect called as grasshopper. One day, students of class 6 visited a park with their class teacher. All of them enjoyed and played well in the park. While they were playing and enjoying, Roshan, Tina, Rani and Annie saw a green insect flying around and sitting on the stem of a tree. They were surprised to see it. They slowly went near the insect. One day, class 6 students visited the park with their class teacher. So they all enjoyed in the park. So at that time, 4 children, Roshan, Tina, Rani and Annie, they saw a green insect and they were surprised to see it because they had not seen that before. And they go near the insect. Raju says, "Wow, what a beautiful insect." Whenever you are trying to express your surprise, you use exclamatory mark, isn't it? Now Ramya says, "May I know your name, please?" Now Ramya is talking to the insect. Now the insect, what is the name of the insect? Hoppy. Okay. So I am a summertime singer. I have several legs and eyes. I am farmer's friend. Can you guess who I am? Now the grasshopper is speaking. The name of the grasshopper is Hoppy. What is Hoppy saying? Hoppy says that it sings during summer time. The grasshopper says that it is farmer's friend. You know why it is called as farmer's friend, children? That's because it keeps harmful insects that destroys crops under control. So the grasshopper asks the children to guess its name. Raju, you are midate. Okay, he says in Kannada, you are midate. So Hoppy, yes, I am a grasshopper. Hoppy says that it is a grasshopper. Rani says, where do you live? Where can we find you? Now Rani is fascinated looking at the insect. She asks, where do you live? So where can we find you? So Hoppy says, I live in different places. You can find me everywhere. You'll find 11,000 to 18,000 varieties of grasshoppers in this world. So what does Hoppy say? The grasshopper says that it is found in all the places. Everywhere you'll find the grasshopper. He says that they would find 11,000 to 18,000 varieties of grasshoppers in this world. Now Raju says, okay, my dear, tell me how you fly. They want to know more about grasshoppers. So Raju asks, you have to tell how you fly. Now Hoppy says, I have 2 sets of wings for flying. Do you have wings, children? 2 sets. Okay, 2 sets means 2 pairs of wings. Now grasshopper says that I have 2 pairs of wings or 2 sets of wings for flying. That is how I fly. So do you have wings, children? Grasshopper is asking the children. And he says, no, we don't have wings. We want to fly like you. Okay. We all want to fly like birds, isn't it? We all want to fly like insects. So Annie says, we human beings don't have wings, but definitely we would like to fly like grasshopper. Now Hoppy says, okay, I'll teach you how to fly. What does grasshopper say? I will teach you children how to fly. Now all the friends are happy and dream of flying with the grasshopper. They all want to fly like the grasshopper happily in the sky. So all the friends are happy and they dream of flying with the grasshopper. Now Ramya says, we have 2 legs to walk, jump and run around. How many legs do you have? Ramya is asking the grasshopper. We human beings have how many legs? 2 legs. And what do we do with those legs? We walk, we jump and we run around, isn't it? So how many legs do you have? Ramya asks grasshopper. Now Hoppy says, I have 3 pairs of strong legs. I can jump and walk like you. Okay, 3 pairs means how many? Grasshopper has 6 strong legs, isn't it? So grasshopper can jump and walk like human beings. That is what the grasshopper says. Rani, Hoppy, how do you escape from enemies? Okay, so when enemies comes to attack grasshopper, how will you escape? Rani asks the grasshopper. So even the grasshopper has to protect itself from the enemies, isn't it? So Rani is curious to know how does the grasshopper escape from its enemies. So Hoppy says, oh, they can't catch me so easily. I have 5 eyes and a pair of antennae. The antennae helps me to sense danger and I will swiftly escape. Okay, so how does a grasshopper run away from its enemies? Now it is known as antennae. The work of the pair of antennae is to sense danger or find out if there is any enemy nearby and it escapes from that situation. Okay, so swiftly, what is the meaning of swiftly? Swiftly means fast, isn't it? Ramya, now you are not trying to escape from us, are you? Okay, so Ramya is asking grasshopper, are you trying to escape from us also? For that, Hoppy says, the grasshopper says, I am your friend, right? I trust you. Hoppy says that you're not my enemy. You're all friends of mine. So I am your friend, right? I trust you. I'm not scared. Okay, grasshopper is not scared of the human beings, it says. It is not scared of the children. Children and Hoppy start playing now. They're all friends and they start playing. Now Raju says, observing the body, Hoppy, we have 2 ears. Do you also have ears? Now Raju is asking a question to Hoppy, grasshopper. We have 2 ears. And what about you? Do you also have ears? For which Hoppy says, I don't have ears like you, but the antenna helps me to pick up vibrations from the air and the ground. Okay, now Hoppy says vibrations of the external object is picked by the antenna from air or ground and thus it comes to know if any object is there in the surroundings. This is how Hoppy is likely to sense the danger in the surrounding area. Now Ramya says, Hoppy, I am very hungry. Rani, Raju, Annie and I are going out for lunch. Would you like to join us for lunch? Now after playing and after talking with Hoppy, Ramya is very hungry. So she says that Rani, Raju, Annie and I are going for lunch. So would you like to join us for lunch? Would you come with us for lunch? Now Hoppy says, no, I won't eat idlis, dosa, rice or chapati like you. I eat plants, wheat, oat, corn and barley. So does grasshopper eat idli, dosa, chapatis or your chitranas like you? No. It eats what? It eats plants, it eats wheat, oat, corn as well as barley. So that is the food of hoppy. That is a food of grasshopper. Unlike human beings, we all eat idli, dosas, rice and chapatis, isn't it? But grasshopper doesn't eat those things. It eats plants, wheat, oat, corn and barley. Now Rani says, it's getting late. Ma'am will scold us. We need to go. Nice to meet you, Hoppy. Bye. Now already they had a lot of conversation with Hoppy. So Rani finally realizes that they are getting late. And if they are late, definitely ma'am will scold them. So she says that we need to leave the place. So she says, nice to meet you, Hoppy. And she says bye to Hoppy. Hoppy. Nice to meet you too. Bye. Take care. See you soon. Okay. Even Hoppy says bye to the children and they all depart. They all leave that particular place. I hope you have understood this lesson, children. Children, this particular lesson is mainly to make you understand or gather some information about the creature, especially the grasshopper, isn't it? So here the main intention of this lesson is to give us some information about grasshopper, which is presented in the form of dialogues. Okay. So coming to the homework part, you have to draw a picture of a grasshopper. Okay, you should draw a picture of a grasshopper and you have to write at least 5 sentences about grasshopper and send it through WhatsApp. Thank you, children.